Hey Giants, welcome back from Thanksgiving break. I hope you all had an amazing time. I'm Aiko.
And I'm Jack.
And this is season 10, episode 11 of Redwood TV.
One of Redwood's most famous alumni is Pete Carroll, NFL coach of the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow, that's cool. Giants, if you want to get more involved at Redwood High School, here's your opportunity to apply for the fall 2020 leadership class. You can find the application under the Students tab on the Redwood homepage, then selecting Leadership and then filling out the application form. Please submit this by Friday, December 4th at 4 p.m. Then the interviews will be held the following week on Tuesday, December 8th during SMART period.
Thanks, Aiko. Now, has COVID-19 exacerbated climate change or made it better? We'll find out in the next segment. Over to you, Zach.
We've all made massive changes in our lives to combat COVID-19. Things that we previously thought ourselves incapable of doing, we did for the greater good of the world and to prevent an imminent threat.
There's kind of the positive side that we're seeing as people aren't using as much transportation, people are staying at home. But then there's those aspects where people are doing more online shopping, they're getting more packages in the mail, they're resorting to more, one-use plastic waste, and that is also having more of a negative impact on our environment.
COVID-19 has had its own impact on the environment by changing the behavior of billions of people across the globe.
This could be an opportunity where we see some evolution happening on so many levels. Now I'm so used to when I leave my house, I put a face mask on. Okay, that was really weird in March, but now it just feels natural. And I think that there are going to be shifts. And I think that even in these dark days, there is that hope. There is some possibility.
What's so interesting about climate change is that we're kind of getting a glimpse into what our life will look like in the next upcoming decades. This has become our new normal. The things that we do in our everyday lives, going to the beach, you can't go to the beach if it's a toxic wasteland. If by 2050 there's supposed to be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Think about that for a second. The things that we do every day, we take for granted.
When the vaccine is distributed and people are back to their daily lives, the cars are going to be back on the road and the air pollution is going to go back up. What's important is for people to keep a climate-conscious attitude moving forward.
There are lots of things you can do. There are always lots of things, even when you're at home. One of the ways I think they add up is just if you're doing them and other people see you doing them, then it becomes more of the norm and more people will start to do them. I think just live your life with integrity because what we do now does make a difference.
First and foremost, as young people, the most powerful tool we have is our access to education. Make it a goal to have a conversation with a new person every single day and encouraging them to adapt a certain environmentally friendly habit. Things like adjusting to a plant-based diet, unplugging technology when you're not in the room, switch to green and renewable energy, researching your carbon footprint and seeing what aspects of your life are contributing to this increase in carbon emissions. Humans aren't meant to be on this planet forever. Humans will go extinct no matter what happens. But what climate change is doing is it's making it go hundreds of millions of years faster than it already has to be. If we continue at this rate, then yes, humans really don't have a future. If we can't sustain our planet, it can't sustain us. There really is no future where we will be living on a safe, just, livable planet. If we're not actively playing a role in finding a climate solution and implementing infrastructure, my generation has no hope if we're not taking action now.
Thanks guys. Giants, let's all be very mindful about how to take care of our environment.
Now, this upcoming Friday is Ugly Sweater Day. You are all encouraged to dress in your most ridiculous sweater. I mean, seriously, go crazy with your sweater. Be sure to DM a photo of yourself wearing the sweater to your class Instagram so you will be added to a collage of Giants wearing their ugly sweaters. If you have a pet that also has a sweater, be sure to have them in the photo. Now, for seniors, be sure to submit your senior sibling photos by today.
Thank you, Jack. Now, Giants, let's head on to a segment about the best Thanksgiving meal.
What up, Redwood? My name is Kylie Horsemeyer, and today we are going to be making our own Thanksgiving meal with different places from around Marin County. Come with me, and hopefully after this video you can do the same. Our first stop is Shake Shack to pick up one of their famous pumpkin milkshakes. Although it is only available in the fall, I really recommend getting it now. It is $6, but it's pretty delicious.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Next we went to Molly Stone's in Bon Air, where we got some pretty awesome mashed potatoes. This entire container was around $6. Next on our list is roasted turkey from Safeway. Some may argue this is the most important part of the meal, and I can't wait to eat it. This wasn't even that expensive. It was only about $10 for this entire turkey, so I think that's a pretty good deal. And last but not least, my favorite part of Thanksgiving meal is the pie. My family's tradition is to eat apple pie instead of pumpkin pie, so that's what I'm gonna be having, but they do have pumpkin pie at Nugget Market. Even though Thanksgiving might not be the same this year, that doesn't mean you have to miss out on your favorite meal. These are just some of my favorite places to get Thanksgiving foods. Here is the receipt, and I challenge you guys to go try it yourself.
Hey Giants, today we're going to be doing a Redwood Musician Spotlight. I'm here with Dahlia.
Hi, I'm Dahlia Burns, and I'm a senior at Redwood, and I am a musician.
Dahlia, why did you start making music?
Well, I first started making music this past year because I had joined performance workshop at Redwood, and I learned a lot about recording and producing my own music, so I invested in some music equipment, and then I started recording, and then that's how I started releasing my music.
What inspires you to make music, Dahlia?
I personally really like not going the basic norms of music with songwriting, and I kind of just like to pick up on things I hear around me and experiences and try to incorporate things about people I meet and just interesting things so it's not too cliche most of the time.
What do you make music about? What's the soul behind your music?
I make music just because it's a stress relief for me, and it's also something I could see as a future career, but I don't necessarily make it about anything specifically. It's kind of just whatever I'm feeling that day, or a project or something I hear that I like, and I'll just start working with it.
So how long does it take you to make a song? Like, what's the process like? Do you do it all by yourself? Just kind of walk us through what the process of making a song is for you.
So basically, depending on how I get an idea for a song, I'll either come up with the chord progression on piano first, or I'll get a good lyric idea that I'll like, and then I'll work backwards from that, finding a chord. And then I have a computer program, so I'm able to have any type of sound or instrument that I want. So then once I get an idea, I'll start adding like a bass, and then, you know, I've had my friends play on my music. One of my friends, Charlie, he played guitar on one of my songs, so I just kind of incorporate everything that I can.
All right, well, Dahlia, it's been great having you on here. We obviously wish the best for you.
Thank you. I'll keep you guys updated.
Thank you, Dahlia, for making an appearance. And by the way, if you're wondering what music is playing in the background, it was actually made by Dahlia. So thanks to her again for allowing us to use it.
Giants, please review the attached link to find the fall 2020 final schedule. That's all that we have for you guys today, so remember, I'm Aiko.
And I'm Jack. And remember to do hugs, not drugs.